Hey, Mark Rodriguez here. With me is...
Yuppie Chan, also known as Ninja Yuppie, or you can call me Wendy. Hi guys, and we are here for one thing to honor Toriyama, who passed away about a year ago, as you can see, and to review the final episode of Daima, and they did this timing on purpose.
Yeah, I know, so weird.
The day before Toriyama's death.
Yeah.
1 year anniversary.
Yeah. So, what can we say? The episode at the beginning kind of goes pretty quick in terms of description because it's pretty much Goku, the Super Daima 4 transformation.
And he actually called it Super Saiyan 4. He actually said it.
Yep, there we go. So, as you guys remember from the last episode, the whole thing with the weakness that Gomah would have, if you knock him 3 times in the back of the head, the eye will come out and they can stop him. Mm-hmm. So the original plan was for Goku to fight him while Piccolo gets a chance to do that. So
while Vegeta rested because then he realized if he keep fighting, he won't be able to take any more battles with Bulma again.
Oh god, yes. So anyways, the first half of the episode, give or take, was just non-stop fighting. It was non-stop fighting. It was Goku all over the place trying to fight against Gomah with all these powerful moves. Goku powering up even more. Gomah powering up even more because the eye would always, course correct every time he gets beat up. Mm-hmm. And yeah, it was just that. That was a surprising detail. It was not even any dialogue, really. It was just fighting and all the just like, yeah, and all the little sounds. And it went on for quite a while. And I guess one of the bigger things of the fight to mention is that Gomah did prepare a giant energy attack, and Goku did his giant, Kamehameha, which keep in mind this is now Super Saiyan 4 Kamehameha and everything. And yeah, he actually, which is something we haven't seen in modern Dragon Ball lately because, they're trying to cut down the violence a little bit. We actually see Goku's Kamehameha go right through Gomah.
Yeah. Leaving
a big hole. And everyone kind of jumped in to fight, but then the hole will just re-heal up again, and we kind of be back to square one,
Yeah, so, it took a while before he regenerated himself, to heal himself back up. But yeah, the others did try to fight, but of course, Gomah overpowered them.
Yeah. So finally, Piccolo took his shot, and unfortunately, he hit him twice. So before he could do the third time, Gomah smacked him out of the air.
Yeah.
And everything.
And he just. Got the eye, just whatever.
Yeah, the eye was starting to loosen up some, but he was able to still, keep it in there.
And here's the thing. I like what Gomah said. They're trying to knock the eye out. Yeah.
Yeah. And that was the thing. So, more fighting and stuff. And in the end, randomly, Majin Buu grabbed the book, the big book of spells that Aditsu has, and he happened to be in the perfect area, because I think he did a big blast or something, everybody was flying around. I think Buu was trying to grab the book so one didn't get lost, but he noticed he was just right in the perfect spot, right behind Gomah's head. So Buu bashes him 3 times with the book, and the eye comes out. And as you know, Gomah in his regular form, he's not even much of a fighter per se, so that's it. He turns back to his normal form, and the fight is over.
And Glodio, after the eye came out, Glodio stepped on it to get rid of it, so no more third eye, kind of.
Yep.
So.
Yes. So we go, a couple seconds later or something, and Gomah's now all tied up and stuff. He's like, "You can't do this. I'm the king of the demon world." Or well, not anymore.
He's like, "Oh, shut up, you little weakling." And you know what? No, I'll get into it later. But yeah.
So they got Gomah tied up, and they bring back Degasu. And they're both going to be locked in this little kind of a jar lamp type prison thing.
Yeah.
Where they got games and things in there. It's kind of weird. But they're going to be stuck there for it was funny. They were stuck there for 100 years or something.
No, 1,000 years or something.
No, something like that.
Yeah.
It was I think it was something.
That was 1,000 years. Cause remember, they're demons, right? And they were like, "Wait a minute, I didn't want it." Degasu was trying to plead his case. The Piccolo was like, "Okay, we give you 999 years or something."
Yeah, something like that. They cut it down 1 year.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're gonna be stuck in there and all that kind of stuff. So then it becomes a matter of what's gonna happen now in the demon realm and all that kind of stuff. And Aditsu was talking about I guess if she's gonna take over or not or whatever. But then it comes up that the person that defeats the Demon King is going to be the new Demon King, which is Majin Buu. Yeah, Majin Buu took over, but I guess good guy style. I guess he appointed everyone as a minister.
And like he was saying too, I mean, he said that he's a good judge of character.
Mm-hmm.
So he was saying, let's say well, you can be this for me, you can be this for me. And he even gave Hypebeast a position. He just was like, well, who wants to be my such and such? Hi.
Yep.
Hi.
Yep. So Hybees and Glorio
And what's the name's father? Fancy's father.
Yeah, Fancy's father.
Glorio. Yeah.
All of them are like maybe never.
I think so. All of them now are members of Ku's cabinet, and since he's he's not really a bad guy, but now it's like I guess all the demon realm is kind of reunited.
Oh yeah, because now the seals are broken and stuff, so now they're the first, second, and third demon realm are all going to be
one
together.
Kinda. Yeah, so you're free to go between them again.
Yeah.
And without the third eye getting in the way, you don't have to worry about probably someone getting overly corrupt and taking it over.
Yeah.
Even Adensu gets a spot in Ku's cabinet, like her second in command type.
Yeah. So then, what can I say? Everyone gets ready to say goodbye and all that stuff. Vegeta's kind of pissy as he usually is because, how dare Goku has a brand new form. You didn't tell me about that one. And Goku's like, oh, Super Saiyan 4? And well, yeah, this is the part that pisses a lot of people off. He was saying he was actually training to get a new form after the fight with Boo because how he just barely won against Boo. And he wanted to be ready in case, other bad guys come up. But he didn't know if it was going to work out.
See, this is why I like the end of Dragon Ball because they didn't have that worry.
Yeah.
They didn't have the assumption that something else was going to come. Yeah. Which is why Goku and Chi-Chi lived such a very plain lifestyle and why Goku didn't have a problem with it.
Yeah.
Until they started the Saiyan Saga stuff and then all of a sudden, oh wait, yeah, I need to fight all the time.
Okay. So anyways, Vegeta says that it still seems like a Super Saiyan bargain sale or whatever. And Goku pointed out, yeah, but you turned Super Saiyan 3. And Vegeta's like, no, that's not. That's Total Transformation. That's Ultra Vegeta 1.
Yeah.
And Goku's like, what the heck is that?
Yeah. So now, we'll leave that for another video. We talk about Daima as a whole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they all fly off, and you have the ending credits. And ending credits do show, like, Roshi's all like, then he turned back to Zoki's herself.
Yeah, showing everyone.
And you see, I forgot who else. They showed some of them, like Chi-Chi and all them.
Yeah,
like,
Chi-Chi was doing dishes and all. She was on a step stool. You see, she can reach the sink now. Like, things like that.
Yeah.
You see Goten and Trunks, they're playing, and,
they're kids again. And they did show Yamcha, too, for some reason. They showed Yamcha, too, as an adult and all that. So that's cool. Mm-hmm. So, and then they show little parts of, like, Gomah being pissy while Davis was playing, I guess, solitaire in the background.
Yeah,
playing video games. Because I guess they got little games there. They did mention that. You'll be stuck there, but there's food, there's games, and all that. For all eternity, or what it feels like for eternity, and all that. And then we actually have a post-credit scene. So what happens is that they want to go back to that shop where they bought the bugs, because apparently Senzus are kind of running out these days. So having those little healer bugs, with the revived bugs, really help out.
Goku's idea.
Yep. So they go there, and Bulma's like looking at you, the hell, because they're bugs. You actually eat these things or whatever. And the girl mentioned these other kind of bugs, the different types of bugs do different type of things. While these bugs in particular, they help with the skin and keep it looking younger. I
forgot how much it reduces off of your age.
10 years off your.
And she wanted to take the whole barrel.
Yeah, I'm taking the whole barrel. I'm taking it and everything because Bulma. Yep. And that was the thing too. That was a small scene before all that, where she was looking in the mirror and everything, and she's all like, because wrinkles are the non-existent wrinkles that only they can see that we can't, right?
Yeah.
Are back. But anyways, what's her name? Pansy's looking around and she's suddenly like, she sees something. And everyone comes around. And everyone's like, whoa, what the fuck? And you see they got a jar there. It was covered in dust. Take the dust off. There are more evil eyes, and she's like, oh yes, it's Oculus, whatever, also known as the third evil eye. Yeah, we got a couple.
And the thing that they said was, we saw one many years ago.
Uh-huh.
I haven't seen it since. I don't know what happened to that one. But you said, give me a good price on those. And I'm just saying, that is such a Toriyama ending.
Oh, God.
That was perfect. I can see Toriyama doing something because it's so silly and ironic.
I don't know why, but it sounds almost like a Men in Black type joke. Kind of something like that. Something so important it's just in some place. If someone said, like, yo, if Gomah knew that, he would have just gone there and bought one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So now, I'm pretty sure they're going to destroy they're going to buy those eyes. Or
if I were them, I would buy them on purpose just to destroy them or something. Because, Jesus.
Yeah, that caused a lot of trouble. And that's why we don't hear anything about the Eyes for Super.
Yes.
Or with Dabura.
Yes. So a lot of people were kind of upset with the ending and stuff, and I think the biggest thing, I mean, for this is a good ending for Daima. It's just for people that are trying to, I guess, work overtime, trying to somehow connect Daima into Super. It doesn't really flow together. You can't really go from this to like Goku working in the farm, like how Super started with Beerus waking up.
Oh yeah.
It just doesn't connect. I mean, personally, now I'm sure this was not Toriyama's intention. I think he was just having fun. Just one last story he was passionate about, because again, he loves stories that are about exploration and adventures and you know stuff like that, and you know comedy and things like that.
Yeah.
And by exploration I mean like actual adventures and discovering new places, not just fight and all that, you know.
And that's the side of Toriyama that I prefer.
Yeah. So I don't think his intention, despite what people might think or whatever, I don't think it was ever intended to directly tie into Super. You know what I mean? Like I said, the manga is gonna keep going. It's gonna start up sometime either this month or next month. So it's up to them. We'll see how Toyotaro will somehow put Daima in this or whatever. But I don't think the intention was to do that. I know people were kind of pissed off. People were saying, wait a minute. You know, how come Vegeta never turned Super Saiyan 3 or you know, how come Goku doesn't turn Super Saiyan 4? And that was the thing. People were thinking that it was going to be a one-time thing thanks to Neva.
Yeah.
But now that Goku can do it at will, it becomes like, well, where was this shit in Super? You know? But,
instead of having to do Super Saiyan God mode, Rose mode, Rainbow mode, whatever. Jeez.
Yeah, and not only that, but also the whole thing about that they're running out of sensu beans and they got the revived bugs, which of course we didn't see any revived bugs in Super. It's like so weird. It's like, I don't know, they purposely added a couple of things that I think will purposely contradicting, so you can't put Daima into Super. It just doesn't flow.
Unless they do it later, like when they get to an arc where they really do need senzu, and it's like, oh darn, we are all out of senzu. Oh, good thing Goku bought those bugs.
Yeah.
It'd be like a throwaway one or something if they brought that up.
Well, I gotta say, the way Super Goku acts though, he never would have thought about the bugs. Or he would have probably lost them too, because he's such a dumbass in that series. He keeps forgetting things or whatever. It's like Goku, what about the revived bugs and that Daima thing we did a couple years back? Oh, I forgot them. I left them behind or some shit. Because Super Goku's an idiot.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
And that is why I have a hard time watching it, because of him, because he's the main character. Even though you got Vegeta, because like I said, I do kind of like the Vegeta stuff, but I hate the Goku stuff, and that ruins it for me.
Yeah. But otherwise, what can we say? It's a good, interesting episode there.
Yeah.
Lots of fighting and stuff. Unfortunately, I was kind of afraid of it. We were both kind of afraid of that everything was going to be so rushed that, I mean, I guess seeing the pictures in the credit scene was better than nothing, but it would have been nice to go home and see Krillin and Yamcha and Chi-Chi and all them be adults again and stuff.
Yeah.
And that's the thing.
Yeah. Well, that's all I can really say about this episode. But like I said, we'll probably give more of our thoughts when we talk about the series as a whole later.
Yeah, because now that the series ended, it is kind of hard to go into detail without, like, I guess, going into overall thoughts. So we're going to do a separate video with our overall thoughts of, like, the whole series. But for now, I mean, I enjoyed it for what it was. It was a lot of fun. I do feel some episodes did kind of take a little too much of their time. Because, you know, when we found out there's only 20 episodes, like, okay, 20 episodes, we're still dragging our feet. And we're still doing the thing where it's like Goku and them and Bulma and them haven't caught up yet. And you know, it's like weird how the episodes are kind of slowish at pace at first, sort of. And I still think that that one episode with the giant fleas and the giant hamsters and stuff, that could have been trimmed down.
That could be cut. That could have been cut to a half episode.
Yeah. But it's kind of weird though, because it did take a while before Vegeta and Bulma and them caught up to the others. But once they did, it really did feel like it did. They were with them for a good, decent enough time, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, what are your thoughts, guys? We've been hearing lots of either good things or bad things about Daima. It's kind of divided. People loved it for what it was, or people were just pissed off because, you know, it doesn't fit into Super. It doesn't go along with everything else and stuff like that. So, yeah, we got to see. But that's the thing, though. That's a lot of... I mean, that is one way to do it. That is a good idea, one. They should do a plot where XYZ happens in the whatever next manga chapter of Super. Have a thing where they do need the sensus and they're all out and Goku's like, oh, we still got the revived bugs or something. And they can maybe show a little panel or two to flashback. We bought them at the place, you know, back to Daima thing where we turn into kids, you know.
I have another theory of something they could do with that with the Super Saiyan 4 thing, how they could work that in. Yeah, we'll see. We'll talk about it in the next video.
Yeah, we can go more into details and stuff like that. But anyways, guys, it's kind of a short video because again, like the first half was just fighting. It's just it was. I mean, it looks cool. It was cinematic. It was probably one of the best anime fight scenes.
Oh, what did you say? What did you say? I like what you said earlier. Like you said, that's where the whole budget went.
Yeah, that's where most of the budget went with that fight scene and everything. It's kind of like, unfortunately, the AEW fast-paced flippy shit matches. It looks cool when you're watching it. You're watching all the events. It's so awesome. But then when you go back and try to describe it, it's like, I mean, a lot of cool flippy shit happened, but I can't go into details and stuff like that. So it was pure fighting until then we got more into the story beats after Gomah was defeated, you know. So the review would go pretty fast.
Yeah.
But anyways, guys, that's all we got to say for now. But stay tuned. We're doing one final video that would be about our thoughts of all of Daimon, the characters, and I guess maybe some theories of how they could somehow fit this into Super or whatever. Yeah. And all that. A couple. Yep. But there we go. So this is Mark Rodriguez signing off.
And this is Joopy Chan, also known as Joopy, or you can call me Wendy. See you guys, and rest in peace, Toriyama.
Yeah, rest in peace, Toriyama.